Steve, what do you got here?
What is it? The voicemail? It's
Yeah, is this good?
It's angry. It's angry. I guess I don't know much about the Boston sports DJs, but it's. I
Ben
guess
would
John,
know. Where's
yeah,
Ben?
Well, he was the one that told me to get it, but it's John Dennis yelling at, leaving a nasty voicemail for this Ryan Russillo, who I guess was drunk and hitting on Dennis's daughter the night before.
There's a sports radio war going on up in Boston with EI.
Buddy Holly glasses Ben.
So, here's the audio.
Jesus Christ. Where'd you get those glasses from? A Hubble Space Laboratory?
2 days left before Jim leaves.
Yeah, no, believe me, I'm anxious.
I think Ben's going to be the happiest, right?
Why? I like you, Ben. You don't like me?
I think Ben's going to be pretty happy when you're gone.
Why, Ben? Why are you giving me
All right, Ben, wait. What's the deal, though, really? There's two sports stations up there?
There's two sports stations, and these guys, Callahan is the guy that got suspended for the monkey joke about the Metco students. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Metco students up in Boston. And apparently he left a very angry voicemail for his rival morning host on the Zone.
And the rival was hitting on this guy's daughter?
Yeah.
Where was that at?
It was at some party. The details are still, like, coming out.
Don't.
So this guy just called up to this guy's voicemail and...
Shut the fuck.
All right, and we have the audio? All right, here's the audio.
Hey, is this Rotillo or Rotillo or Rodillo or Rosillo or whoever your name is?
All right, so right off the bat, he's going to make believe he doesn't know the guy's name.
I would have went with the Rodildo joke.
I like the Rodildo.
Is he all drunked up?
Huh?
Is he drunk? Is that the gimmick?
He sounded a little slurry.
Yeah.
Probably, we get a couple of glasses of courage to make that call, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure. Got to defend his daughter that was hit on by this guy that he's leaving a message for.
John Dennis calling. Rotillo. 2 points you need to understand. Number one, I don't know who the fuck you are or what it is you do. I guess you're on the Zone, and I guess you're a radio wannabe. Beyond that, I've never heard a word out of your mouth. I don't know who the hell you are, and I don't even know what you do. And I guess you're going around telling people, including Chachio, my producer, and my daughter last night, that I shit on you and say, I don't know what you do or I don't know what you're talking about. You're quoting me by saying that. Hey, brother, I don't know the first goddamn thing about you.
Isn't he?
Number
Hold on. He said this guy was going around to his producer and his daughter saying that this guy shits on him. Says he doesn't know who he is or what he does. It's exactly what he's done the whole time.
Didn't he hit on his daughter?
I hope that comes up, because if you get a call like this, then you have to fuck the daughter. You don't just hit on her. Now you got to make it your life's mission.
How great would that be? You were hitting on my daughter. She's 4.
I like that. As angry as he is, he keeps the radio voice going.
Yeah.
Look here, asshole.
Sounds like he's doing it on his radio show, right?
Right.
You're over at the Zone, Boston's home of sports.
Classic
Throw the
sports.
slug line in and everything.
Right.
Coming up next, I'll be talking about your...
Why don't you talk into a mic? I know
you're
you're
You are just you're talking into cyberspace.
Yeah.
I really didn't even hear the thing. I'm listening to his fucking earlobes.
All right, here we go. Why don't we go back to it?
Number two, I'm wondering if you're still hungover or were you so drunk and thrown up last night that you even remember any of these conversations. So let me tell you a couple things. I don't know who the hell you are. I don't give a shit who you are.
Eric Nagel?
Well, yeah, obviously gives a shit who he is, or he wouldn't be calling.
Eric Nagel.
Another drunk who might not remember what he did.
I heard you were vomiting and cock blocking. Is that true?
Who would argue with a machine? Why would you even do this? Why
He's
would you leave
arguing
it
with a machine.
It's insane.
He went into the wrestling promo for a second. Let me tell you something, brother.
Yeah, I heard the brother thing. Brother.
Next time you call my daughter a paycheck.
Yeah, that is the problem.
But I guess you're hitting on my daughter and telling her stuff that your dad, meaning me, is criticizing what it is you do for a living. I don't know the first goddamn thing about you. Number two, you're a fucking drunk who's hit on my daughter and saying, I want to be with you and create a scandal. I'll tell you what, you want to create a scandal, why don't you, as like half my age, what are you, late 20s? I'm early 50s. You want to create a scandal? Why don't you come and find me, and I'll rip your fucking ears off and your nose off, and I'll shove them up your ass and kick your balls up around your head.
To replace your ears and nose.
Sounds like he's serious, though, guys.
He
Come
did
on.
not have to tell his age.
Right.
You just had to give that insult, and you know how old this guy is. Let me tell you something, Buster. Listen up, bucko. I'll rip your ears and your nose off, and then your balls in your head. Oh, God.
That's the radio professional in him. He's still setting the table. I'm in my 50s. You're half my age. He wants to make sure it all gets out there.
Oh, you have to have sex with his daughter.
Yeah, you got to do it now.
All right, so we're going to go back to the.
All right, that's where we were.
The insult from the old man here to the young sports guy that works at the Zone.
What do you say? I rip your ears off your nose, shove them up your ass, and then bring in Betsy, you, Betsy. We'll drink, do some drugs, I'll fuck you. Just get crazy.
We'll get Mark Parento. No, Mark Parento. Hey, boy, we're going candy.
Here we go.
Scandal? I'll tell you what, you want to create a scandal, why don't you, as like half my age, what are you, late 20s? I'm early 50s. You want to create a scandal? Why don't you come and find me, and I'll rip your fucking ears off and your nose off, and I'll shove them up your ass and kick your balls up around your head. That would create a scandal. You want to be in the I column? You want to create a scandal? You want to be something other than some jag-off on the Zone? Why don't you come see me face to face? Give me 10 seconds. Tell me I'm Ryan Rotello or whatever the fuck your name is. I'll kick your balls up around your ass. You can go to a hospital. Then we'll create a scandal. Do you remember any of this from last night? Okay. Do you remember any of this from last night? Give me a call. Go ahead and give me a call.
End of message. Delete. Press.
But if you're pissed off that this guy was doing this with your daughter, wouldn't you go find him?
Or his machine.
You'd be so mad that you're just going to sit there waiting for him to knock on your front door?
Well, you know, a psychologist would enjoy this whole thing because he's supposed to feel aggressive towards another man. What's he bringing up? Asshole, balls, jack off. It's all coming across a little drunk and a little sexual at the same time.
Yes.
So it's like a prison fight.
I'll kick your balls by your ass. And that's like threatening. I'll punch your nose right into the middle of your face.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, good job, God. I'll fucking knock your fucking ears right in the side of your head. I swear to God.
You know, it's got to
Why did I just do the same joke twice? It bombed the second time.
You're happy, Jim. It's your foot.
Why
Your
did
foot's in pain.
Why did I think that would fool anyone? Not only did I do it twice, I stole the concept from Anthony because he's the one that pointed out asshole and balls are together.
That's okay. We both use our own inspiration
you came up
from
with
each other.
I stole it, and then I stole it twice, and the second time people were like, enough.
You wonder why stuff falls on your foot.
Wow. Thanks, Bob. Way to bail me out.
Jesus, Bob.
I feel like a stupid crooner over here with this microphone.
It
had to be you. Hey, Opie, good to see you.
Ron and Fez, welcome to the show. It had to be you. It's a nice show. It's a great show in here.
The only guy that has to hold his mic.
Very intimate in here. It's nice.
All right, why don't we take a break?
What I was going to say, though, is that guy just feels old. He probably feels very old at that point. There's a young, the young guy from the other station.
Right.
And he's there wheeling in on his daughter. That's got to make him feel bad. So now he's got to tell him a little something.
And it didn't seem like the daughter was offended or spit in the guy's face. She was aroused. There was something happening there.
Yeah. This wasn't like, my daughter is, not interested.
Right. Her little body was telling her things she had never heard before.
I wonder if she was crying while he's making the phone call. Please don't call him, Daddy.
Right.
Daddy!
Please.
My daughter left a slug trail in her diapers.
See, I don't think he would say that. I love that one. Slug trail. Ugh.